Well, in a strange twist of events, the Detroit Lions decide to release a player that we were rooting for during the lead up to the 53-man roster. And to nobody's surprise, he made it, beat out. He was one of 4 wide receivers to make it on the initial 53-man roster. He was not waived. He was not any of those things. And then Tim Patrick and Allen Robinson were added later. But in a stunning turn of events, the Detroit Lions have released a wide receiver. According to the Lions Twitter, the Lions have waived Isaiah Williams. Now, what does this mean? This means that Isaiah Williams, every person that is cut from here on out, vet or not, you have 4 years vested or not, Isaiah is a UDFA, so he would naturally go through waivers. But at this point of the season, every person that is cut has to go through waivers. That sucks. That means that the Detroit Lions have a move plan, but who is it for? Is it for Broderick Martin? Is it for somebody coming from IR? What does this mean? This means that he has to clear waivers in order to return back to the Detroit Lions. Now, the Detroit Lions are 31 in the waiver wire, but for them, they're essentially 32. So he would have to go through every other team after he clears. So there's 31 teams that he would have to clear in order to get back to us. Will Isaiah Williams clear waivers? I'm not so sure. Somebody could be looking for a receiver or a punt returner. Isaiah Williams is a strange case. He made the 53-man roster. Then we did not see him at all. He was injured. He had an abdominal situation. And then we saw him last game. Here's what he was able to do in his brief time with the Detroit Lions. Again, this was a guy, and it's funny because I actually said he wasn't going to make the roster to begin with. I believe he was a quarterback that converted to wide receiver, just 23 years old. He is healthy, as you can see. He had 2 receptions for 6 yards, and that was in his one game, which was last week. Game log here. Let's click on that real quick. So he actually played in 2 games. He had no receptions last game, but I believe he had a punt or kick return. So Isaiah Williams is being waived at this point. So what this is Trevor Nowalski 2.0. If Isaiah Williams clears waivers, the Detroit Lions are going to probably add him to the practice squad. So that means either somebody from the practice squad is going to get bumped up to the 53-man roster, creating a spot for Isaiah, assuming he clears, or the Detroit Lions are trying to get their hands on somebody else's practice squad player. Perhaps Yannick Ngakoue, which to me is a shot in the dark, but we shall see. So we got some news, man. Isaiah Williams, the guy we were all rooting for to make the 53-man roster, pretty much did anything. He did nothing, man, and now has been outshined by Tim Patrick and Allen Robinson and will no longer be on the Detroit Lions roster right now. Now, he could come back via the practice squad, so what would happen is he would clear waivers, we would bring him back, we would put him on the practice squad, have 3 elevations, or can bring him up for the 53-man roster. But to me, something is brewing here. I don't know what it is. Zadarius Smith, his spot was already open by waiving 2 guys earlier, but then we signed those guys back to the practice squad, so I have no idea what is going on here. But Isaiah Williams, man, so now we don't have any UDFA wide receiver on our team. Darius Fountain, Caden Davis, all those guys, man, they essentially got outshined by other guys on the team, which is insane to me. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. This channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. You can be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. So take care of yourself and each other and make smart decisions. Welcome back, J-Mo, and as always, go Lions.